Households and businesses in Scotland affected by power cuts caused by Storm Babet may be able to claim compensation of up to £2,000 if the electricity or gas supply has gone off. According to Scottish and Southern Electricity Networks, SSEN, more than 20,000 homes lost power, mainly in Aberdeenshire and Angus, with services restored to almost 18,500 properties by 9 p.m. The latest information from Sun is that around 4,000 homes are still without power on Friday, mostly in Angus and Aberdeenshire. Many people may be unaware that the compensation cap for households and businesses that lose power in severe weather has increased from £700 to £2,000. Ofgem introduced the changes last month and also increased the initial payment from £70 to £80, if a customer's supply is not restored after 24 hours in a Category 1 storm or 48 hours in a Category 2 storm. If the power outage continues, households will get £40 for each extra 6 hours where there is no electricity, up to a maximum of £2,000. This is because Ofgem's rule change also saw the length of time consumers have to wait for additional compensation from 12 hours to 6 hours after the initial payment period. For both storm categories, customers are entitled to a further £40 for every 6 hours they are without power after the initial 24-hour or 48-hour period. A storm's category is defined based on the impact it has on the electricity network, with a Category 1 storm causing between 8 and 12 times the daily average number of faults in a 24-hour period, and a Category 2 storm causing more than 12 times the daily average number of faults. The updated regulations will allow for all compensation payments to be made by bank transfer to simplify and speed up the process, and a new adjustment mechanism will mean payments remain in line with inflation. Ofgem's new rules were put in place following the energy regulator's review into the response to Storm Arwen by distribution network operators, DNOs, the companies responsible for linking homes and businesses to the electricity network in Great Britain. Network companies that fail to follow the rules could face multi-million-pound fines. To report a power cut, call 105, or report it online here. Everything you need to know about power cut compensation. Who is my supplier? Power in Scotland is supplied by Sun and Scottish Power Energy Networks. The national grid supplies England and Wales. Find out your supplier here. Compensation for power cuts in severe weather. When you can claim depends on how Ofgem categorize storms in severe weather. If the power was off for 24 hours, Storm Category 1, or 48 hours, Storm Category 2, Ofgem checks and verifies storm categories. Storm Category 1 winds of between 74 and 95 miles per hour. No significant structural damage, can uproot trees and cause some flooding in coastal areas. Storm Category 2 winds of between 96 and 110 miles per hour. No major destruction to buildings, can uproot trees and signs. Coastal flooding can occur. Secondary effects can include the shortage of water and electricity. Get the latest record money news. Join the conversation on our Money Saving Scotland Facebook group for energy and money saving tips, the latest benefits news, consumer help and advice on coping with the cost of living crisis. Sign up to our Record Money newsletter and get the top stories sent to your inbox daily from Monday to Friday, including a special cost of living edition on a Thursday. Sign up here. You can also follow us on X, formerly Twitter, at @recordmoney_ for regular updates throughout the day. How much you are eligible to claim compensation under the guaranteed standards depends on a number of factors, including, if a power cut is planned, how long it lasts for, if it was the network company's fault, how to claim. You must claim within 3 months for unplanned supply cuts, 1 month for planned supply cuts. Make a claim through your local network company. They are responsible for fixing power cuts and responding to claims. Join the Daily Records WhatsApp community here and get the latest news sent straight to your messages.